Welcome to the Daily Dose. We do it every single day. Remember, you can follow us on YouTube and, of course, hit that notification bell. What we're talking about today on the Daily Dose is Uber and Lyft are starting to have a panic button. And what they're doing is if you feel uncomfortable with the driver in your car, you hit the panic button and it automatically connects you to 911.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
It'd be dope if it just ejected you out the seat.
Yeah, that would be dope too. But I'm with it because I've actually had, I take Uber and Lyft a lot, especially around LA because I don't want to drive my car. I don't want to park. So I'm with it only because I've had some really crazy ass Uber drivers. My friends had crazy ass Uber and Lyft drivers. One time, one of my friends was in a Lyft and they got in a car accident and come to find out the Lyft driver was drunk.
Hey.
Got arrested for drunk driving and my friend was left on the curb.
Damn.
Yes. And she was like, I didn't even know my driver was drunk. And then another time, this was at Rolling Loud. I took a Uber home and then asked me if I wanted to disconnect and just pay him on the side. And I was super down with it. I'm not going to lie. And so when we got off the app, I paid him on the side. And he ended up rolling his windows up and smoking cigarettes because he wasn't on the app no more, so I wouldn't rate him. And then he asked me on a date and was like, and I'm like, excuse me, I got a man. And he was like, well, I'm married. And I was just like, oh my God, please just take me home.
I was trying to shoot a shot, huh?
Yeah, but at that point, it was literally at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I felt nervous and I felt a little like, oh my God. And I'm like, damn, we're off the Uber app because I was trying to pay him on the side.
Yeah.
You know, so that would have been dope too to have that panic button.
Man, that's kind of scary too because once you're off the map,
yes,
Uber can't help you no more.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just in a nigga's car.
I was like, and I was with it. I was with the shits for a second, and then now I will never do that ever again. He took full advantage.
At
that
that point, you're
dying.
kidnapped, bro.
Right.
Yeah, straight up.
Don't ever do what I did. That was so wrong of me to do.
I got a crazy ass Uber story, dude. So you know our homegirl Lily, right?
Yeah, shout out to my girl.
So me and Lily we live kind of close now, but she used to live in a different direction than I lived in.
Yeah.
So one day she's like, yo, I'll give you a ride home. But then when we get to, I think it was somewhere off Slauson or whatever, she's like, I'm going to just drop you off and I'm going to go my way.
Oh, I remember.
man.
He told me the
No.
story. Yeah, I remember.
I don't know if it
Bro.
was Slauson, but it was in the hood.
Yeah.
So when I say she drops me off in the hood, she drops me off in front of a liquor store in the hood. And I forget exactly which streets they are, but the hood.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm chilling there waiting for my Uber. I see old boy walk up. He might have been a pimp. He's wearing all red. He got 2 white girls with him. I was like, oh, he's pimping for sure. Yeah.
He's a pimp.
You know, goes in, buys him some swishers like real pimps do, you know. So I'm waiting. My Uber finally shows up, right? The Uber is blasting Tupac, blaring the fuck out of Tupac. And it wasn't one of the singles.
Yeah.
It wasn't How Do You Want It or California
It was a
Love. It was a deep-ass album cut where he's like, fuck the world, fuck you, fuck Jay-Z, fuck Mobb Deep.
Yes.
All the curse words, right? So I get in the car. Tupac's blasting. His steering wheel is ripped out. The airbag is exploded already, right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So at this point, as soon as I get in the car, I already have the sense that I probably didn't make the wisest of choices.
Yeah.
Like I did. Uh-huh.
So now we're in the car, right? And, he's driving really quick. The music's still blasting. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to fucking die, dude. He looks back at me and starts talking to me. And maybe not even a minute into our conversation, he's like, yeah, man, I just got out of jail yesterday.
Oh, fam.
I said, oh, shit, get me out this motherfucking car right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to die. And I do not want to die in the hood like this. This is not how I picture myself going out to Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
So to
But
make
I
a
just
long
got out of
story
jail.
short, just the guy drove crazy. The Tupac was blasting. The airbag.
Would you have used that panic button?
I would have used that panic button so
Right.
quick.
Oh,
I'd have
sight,
been nah, man.
Exactly.
So I made it to my destination safe.
Oh, man.
But it was scary as fuck. And, you got to be careful because these guys are all independent contractors, man.
It just proves to me that, human trafficking can happen to anybody. You bro, you could have been in some country
so nervous right now.
just selling ass, bro. It could have
Okay.
happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that I don't Uber or Lyft as much. Luckily, I got homies that'll pick me up.
Right.
Yeah.
But, I don't got a crazy story. I've been cheated. I've been overpriced. You know what I mean?
Right.
People try to take a long way, take the longer route, charge me extra. But other than that, I think the panic button, though, for times like yours,
Man.
and times like yours will definitely come in handy because it's some scary ass people out there. Like you said, independent contractors, they work on their own. I don't even think they do a background check like that, really.
Well, the guy said he just got out of jail the day before, so
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even know if you could do that or not.
Sign up for the app.
Well, I mean, I don't know either because at one point, I know it's connected with Uber is Uber Eats, and I had ordered food and late at night some dinner, and I was like, oh, okay, my Uber Eats is here, and it says the girl's name, her picture, and her car make and stuff. stuff. So I'm going out and I'm looking. I'm like, dude, it says it's right in front of my house. And I'm looking, different car, everything. Some guy walks out and he was like, Cece? And I'm like, what?
Hey, Cece.
Cece? And I got nervous and I was like, yes. And he's like, here's your food. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking for a girl in a different car. He's like, oh, that's my girlfriend. We trade off.
See?
And I'm like, what the hell?
Probably ate some of your French fries.
Right,
I don't know what you ordered, but I'm just assuming like.
Call me old-fashioned, paranoid, scared of technology. That's why I don't do that kind of stuff, bro. I'm like, I'd rather just drive and go to the place myself.
No, I feel it.
You're inviting somebody to your space,
I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
I love Uber Eats, dude.
I do too.
I be spending way too much money
Because
on
you're on
Uber
the next
Eats, man.
wave, so you're always about that technology, that, you know what I mean?
Right, but
Call me
still.
old-fashioned, bro. I just don't want to get kidnapped.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just glad that
Trying to bait
Uber
you in
and
with some
Lyft
food.
has
I'ma
this
go.
panic button.
I'ma go.
I'm so glad it has this panic button. So listen, do me a favor, post below and share your craziest Uber and Lyft stories.
Yes.
I'm sure there's
Yeah.
a lot out there. I'm sure you have a crazy one that you've experienced.
Fuck it, just throw a cab story in there, too. Y'all,
You know what I'm saying?
these
Yeah.
Cab drivers, y'all creepy as hell, too, bro.
Okay, I've done
Straight
some
up.
cab stories.
I just got
too.
crazy car stories with the ex-girlfirlend.
Oh my God, you should have a panic button on you all the time
That's what I'm
then. Post below, Daily Dose.